You've seen the headlines: revenge porn, deepfakes, femicide. Across Africa, women are facing more forms of abuse. In Nairobi, Kenya, the Oversight Lab tracks how abuse is evolving by supporting women who have suffered maltreatment online or on social media. And its executive director, Mutemi, says a disturbing new trend is taking hold.
In Kenya at the moment, we have a big problem on deepfake pornography. So there's a ring that's thriving off the business of misappropriating people's likeness, stealing their pictures, basically. As I said, it could be from school records, it could be from Google, it could be from Instagram or from whatever records, and using AI, creating a deep fake video that either showcases them as nude or showcases them as participants in a pornographic film.
For many women, the harm doesn't stay online. It follows them into their homes and their lives. Across the continent in Ghana, the ACT Foundation helps women pick up the pieces when abuse happens. Founder Angela Dwamena-Aboagye is a lawyer and gender activist who has spent decades supporting survivors.
If you find that you have been abused by any technologically generated or facilitated system, report to the cybersecurity authorities, okay, or report to the police. And then also, no matter what happens with the justice system, seek help for, healing, for dealing with the trauma that comes from having been abused with such a system.
Because trauma that begins online often has very real offline consequences. That's why Dwamena-Aboagye believes awareness is just as critical as enforcement.
The more people know, the more they are likely to report. The more they see, the more they are likely to say something. Okay, so we must make it not normal. Okay, once we make it not normal, then people know I have to do something about this. I must intervene.
Back in Kenya, Mutemi says responsibility doesn't stop with perpetrators. She believes social media companies, which host and amplify abusive content, must also be held to account.
One irrefutable truth at this point, social media platforms have to be held accountable. They're the breeding grounds for this kind of conduct. They are not taking accountability for the kind of content they're sharing. This is unconstitutional content. It's not allowed by our constitution. And even worse, they are profiting off this kind of content. Ultimately, they have to be held accountable.
Abuse takes many forms, and so do the solutions. But whether it begins with an algorithm or an act of violence, the first steps are the same: breaking the silence, seeking help, and making sure women are not left to suffer alone.